RWL YouTube channel presents RWL Wrestling from the Philadelphia Spectrum. Tonight's card is sponsored in part by Langley's Forever Paint. Made from an exclusive polymer formula, Forever Paint never washes off, never comes off because it's forever. By Hokum Tire and Rubber Company. When the rubber meets the road, it's time for Hokum because it sticks to the road. The Torch Liability and Indemnity Company. Torch is the arson insurance specialist. You can't burn down anything without Torch. By Get Good, the premium gas station boner pill that's sweeping American men. Next time you're getting some, get good with Get Good. And need a lawyer? Call 1-888-LAWSUIT and let Dewey Cheatham, Daily Nightly, and How Get Show Ass Paid.
Well, all right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Philadelphia Spectrum for tonight's RWL Wrestling card. My name's Don Hickson, and I'm joined by Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch. We've got a terrific 2-hour lineup just before this Saturday's Snarl, Tex.
As we do, Dandy Don, and I'm right back at work again. I'll be calling the matches tonight, and Dandy Don here is going to be providing all the necessary insight to what's going on. It's going to be a terrific 2 hours, so kick back, relax, it's going to be fantastic.
Indeed it is, Tex. Most of the stars of the rosters of both Snarl and Rage in the building tonight, and it is going to be a spectacular lineup of RWL mat action, so kick back, relax, set up your snacks, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a fantastic evening. Let's get it underway without delay with our opening contest tonight. We'll be right back with that. All right, fans, welcome back to Wrestling from the Spectrum. Our opening ladies match tonight is going to be Jody Dvorak, the Memphis Millionaires, facing Sherri Martel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RWL Wrestling from the Spectrum. Our first match, one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Fontana, California, the Memphis Millionaires, Jody Dvorak.
The Memphis Millionaires, the Whip Kitten Jody Dvorak, who hasn't been to the Spectrum since the Hell in a Cell match past March with Liberty Belt Danielle Heathcote. And I'm sure the memories are flowing fast and free for Jody Dvorak as she sets to lock up against Sherri Martel in this matchup. Another return matchup from the previous tournament, which was held a couple of weeks ago.
Was a hell of a tournament too, Don. Well, I'll tell you what, we're still feeling the reverberations from those two ladies' tournaments a couple of weeks after the fact, already into October.
Her opponent representing Bell Unlimited from Nashville, Tennessee. Here's sensational Sherri Martel.
Sensational Sherri Martel along with Ronda Rousey, the two females comprising the ladies contingent of Bell Unlimited. Too Short Popeye, Welfare Popeye, whatever he is, Scott Bell, conspicuous by his absence here this evening tonight. I'm not sure where he is, but he is not in the building tonight.
Well, thank heaven for small favors. Myron will like that. Oh, man. Sensational Sherri Martel, a seasoned veteran, of course. She didn't do too tough in that tournament, but, well, anyway, at least she's wearing black leather again. That Dayglow outfit she wore at the tournament, man, my eyes are still hurting. Well, hey, at least Sherri Martel won't be hurting my eyes with that awful outfit she wore at the tournament. Oh, man, what an eyesore that was. Oh, all right, well, referee Charles Lacera rings the bell. They come center ring. Jody opens up with a hard right, gets a hold on Sherri Martel, snap suplex and a pin, but no, not even a one. Jody just doing a little bit of showing off here, I guess. Martel whipped to the far right corner. Sherri Martel rounded up and driven back into the buckle again by Jody, a German release suplex that pitches her halfway across the ring. Jody with a gouge of the face to Sherri Martel, not likely to improve her looks much, but okay. Oh, here we go, belly to belly suplex from Jody Dvorak. The Memphis Millionaires showing out here. Sherri Martel connects with a clothesline, takes Jody down. Follows it up with a set of stomps. She's going to stomp every available inch on Jody Dvorak before she's through. Sherri Martel, definitely no respecter of the rules, man. Paying it back with another gouge to the face, this time to Jody Dvorak herself. Sherri Martel goes behind. Jody counters with elbows to the midsection, backs off. Sherri Martel tried for the spinning punch, didn't get it. Sherri Martel whips Jody to the far right corner. Jody Dvorak being introduced to the turnbuckle several times, but Jody puts a stop to it, delivers a shot to the elbow, and slams Sherri Martel into the turnbuckle for herself. An elbow from Sherri, and a quick Ruth press counter with a set of punches to Jody Dvorak. Sherri Martel with a crossbody takes Jody down. I think her temper's starting to flare up just a little bit, Don. Sherri Martel steps to the outside of the apron. A hard right and a diving senton to Jody Dvorak on the outside. Sherri Martel clearly done fooling around here, and she starts to stamp the hands and fingers of Jody Dvorak on the outside. The Memphis Millionaires find herself in a little bit of trouble here as Sherri Martel starts to really show out, putting all her weight into that boot, into the midsection of Jody Dvorak, and that is not good. Sherri Martel slams Jody's face first into the floor, rounds her up again, finally gets her back inside the ring. Referee Charles Lucera trying to get her in there. He continues to count. Sherri Martel makes her way back inside the ring. Jody Dvorak back up on her feet. They lock it up. Jody goes behind. German suplex on Sherri Martel. A hard right and another and a left. Has her up over the shoulders. Slams her down with authority. Jody Dvorak turning things around here. Another German suplex to Sherri Martel as Jody firmly takes control of this matchup, and Sherri Martel. Oh, man, nasty uppercut from Jody. Takes her down again. The Memphis Millionaires takes herself all the way topside. Here we go. Diving elbow finds the mark right across the throat of Sherri Martel. Oh, man. Jody follows that up with a stomp. Look at this. Driving a series of knees into the side of the head of Sherri Martel. And that'll definitely scramble your signals. Hard right hand from Jody. Jody winds up the arm on Sherri Martel, takes her down. The count, follows that up with a stomp to the shoulder. Jody Dvorak drives a knee into the arm of Sherri Martel. I bet right now Sherri's wishing she had old Too Short by the ringside. Sherri Martel with a vertical suplex on Jody. Jody Dvorak slowly getting back to her feet. Sherri Martel catches a couple of rights, a left, and another right, and she is reeling. Jody rounds her up. Sherri Martel quick with the evade, but winds up, getting slammed anyway. Nice move from the Memphis Millionaires. Jody Dvorak doing a little bit of showing out here, shaking what her mama gave her, all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go, diving leg drop right across the chest of Sherri Martel. Sherri in big trouble here as Jody decides she's going to go to the wall one more time. Nope, changes her mind about it. Clubbing overhand right to the head of Sherri Martel, followed up with another one, keeping her down on the canvas. Jody Dvorak moves in, rakes the nails across the back of Sherri Martel, goes behind on her, delivers a hard forearm. Sherri counters the whip, and a jumping elbow takes Jody down to the canvas. Sherri swung and missed with that slap, but she definitely connected with those elbows to the midsection of Jody. Jody locked up by Sherri Martel. There's a headlock punch. Takes Jody down to the mat. Sherri Martel returns to work, stamping on the hands and fingers of Jody Dvorak, and she is in a heap of pain. Sherri Martel stalking Jody, who rolls to the outside. Sherri Martel all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Jody Dvorak just getting to a standing position. Here we go. Double axe handle right across the head finds the mark. Sherri Martel with a kick to the midsection of Jody Dvorak. Jody back up on her feet, catches a clothesline from Sherri Martel. And the momentum has shifted again, this time on the outside, as Sherri Martel nails her with a diving drop kick. Rounds Jody back up again, takes her down to the floor and into a heel hook stretch on Jody, paying no mind to the referee's count. Jody shoves her away, gets up to a standing position, gets a hold of Sherri Martel, rolls her back inside the ring. And Jody, quickly, wasting no time, takes herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Here we go, diving elbow right across the back of Sherri Martel. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Well, that is it. Jody Dvorak defeating Sherri Martel by pinfall. Let's go get the official time.
The time was 6 minutes and 2 seconds. Your winner, Jody Dvorak.
Well, there you have it, Jody Dvorak. Perhaps looking a little bit sore after the beating she endured at the hands of Sherri Martel, but at the end of the game, the Memphis Millionaires winds up with her hand raised, getting the victory over Sherri Martel in pretty spectacular fashion.
Yes, indeed, she did, Dandy Don. Jody Dvorak. Now, Sherri Martel gave her a pretty tough time, but in the end, right here on the replay, you can see it. Jody took that dive, that leap of faith, and nailed Sherri across the back with the elbow, and that was it. We'll be back with more RWL Wrestling from the Spectrum right after this brief break.